Every year, the world spends over $55 billion on the perfume industry,
where invisible drops of fragrance hold a global influence. Once a sacred luxury reserved for nobles,
Perfume has now become an accessory of the modern age, a symbol of style and identity, powering a billion-dollar empire
that continues to grow. But have you ever wondered how the bottles of perfume you see every day are actually made? The journey of creating these captivating statements of scent begins deep within the earth. Delicate flower buds are carefully harvested.
From there, precious essential oils are extracted and refined through intricate blending processes, transforming them into exquisite perfumes that enchant millions around the world. Join the Factorin as we uncover the mesmerizing journey of fragrance.
From blooming flower fields to every precious drop of essential oil, where the secrets behind the art of scent creation will
From ancient Egypt, where fragrance was seen as a bridge between humans and the divine, perfume began.
The art of perfumery flourished across Europe until the 17th century marked a turning point when France emerged as the world's perfume capital.
From that moment, names like Chanel, Dior, and Guerlain transformed scent into a symbol of timeless sophistication, elegance, and luxury.
It has become an essential part of modern life, an invisible accessory through which people express their style and individuality.
To create this magic, every bottle of perfume is born from dozens, sometimes even hundreds of ingredients,
with floral essences forming the very heart of its fragrance. From lavender and rose to jasmine and musk, each element is masterfully blended by the hands of perfumers, across the world's most fragrant regions, from the lavender fields of Provence to Bulgaria's Valley of Roses and the jasmine farms of India and Egypt. Harvest season marks the beginning of perfume's most delicate chapter. Every bloom is collected at its golden moment, when the concentration of essential oil reaches its peak and the scent is at its most intense.
For lavender, the process unfolds under the summer sun of southern France. Specialized harvesting machines glide gracefully
over endless purple rows, their blades set perfectly parallel to the ground to avoid crushing petals.
Serrated conveyors gently carry the freshly cut stems into sealed chambers,
minimizing sunlight exposure and preserving the natural oil content. This mechanized precision multiplies productivity tenfold compared to manual labor, while maintaining the purity and freshness of each blossom. In contrast, damask roses and jasmine are still harvested entirely by hand. It's an art form passed down for generations. In Bulgaria, rose pickers begin their work at dawn, when dew still clings to the petals, locking in the fragrance before the heat can cause it to fade. Each flower is plucked with a gentle twist and placed into woven wicker baskets, never compressed or packed tightly. In the jasmine fields of India and Egypt, farmers work through the night, from 2 to 3 a.m., harvesting each bloom at the exact hour when its aromatic compounds are at their most potent.
A delay of only a few hours can cause a significant drop in essential oil yield and alter the scent's character.
Once harvested, the flowers are immediately shaded under breathable cloths or stored in cool, airy containers to prevent heat buildup.
Within 24 hours, every batch must reach the distillation plant, a race against time where every minute counts. The faster the journey, the more authentic the fragrance remains. In perfumery, speed is not just logistics, it is preservation. The fine line between a pure living scent and one that has already begun to lose its soul.
When trucks loaded with freshly picked flowers arrive at the factory,
the journey of transformation begins. Workers carefully unload each crate, spreading the blossoms
evenly across the clean warehouse floor. This first step allows the flowers to cool down, aerate, and release excess moisture, preventing fermentation and preserving their natural scent. Next, the flowers are transferred onto conveyor belts for sorting.
Skilled technicians examine them by hand, removing wilted petals, leaves, and impurities.
Only the freshest, most vibrant flowers are selected for extraction. They are then arranged in layers on massive stainless steel trays,
ready for the distillation or solvent extraction stage. For delicate varieties such as jasmine and rose,
in points. This entire preparation process must be completed within just a few hours after harvesting, ensuring that
A race against time to capture nature's purest essence.
Inside the distillation hall, freshly dried lavender fills massive stainless steel chambers, stacked layer upon layer. Once sealed, jets of high-pressure steam begin to flow upward from the bottom. As the temperature rises, the heat gently ruptures
The microscopic oil glands within each petal and stem, releasing their fragrant essence into the paper.
This vapor, a mixture of steam and essential oil, travels through insulated steel pipes toward a condenser.
Here, cold water circulates around coiled tubes, cooling the vapor back into liquid form. The condensed mixture flows into a Florentine separator,
a precision glass vessel that relies on natural density differences to divide the two phases.
The lighter essential oil that floats on top, and the floral water or hydrosol beneath it. The pure oil is carefully drawn off, filtered, and transferred into dark glass containers, kept at a stable temperature between 59 and 68 degrees Fahrenheit, to preserve its volatile compounds. Meanwhile, the remaining hydrosol, still rich in aroma, is collected for use in cosmetics, skincare, and aromatic sprays. The result is lavender essential oil in its most concentrated form, the very
foundation upon which generations of perfumers have built the timeless art of fragrance.
While lavender can endure the heat of steam distillation, fragile blooms like damask rose and jasmine require a more delicate approach.
Inside sealed extraction chambers, tons of freshly harvested petals are gently poured into massive stainless steel vats, then immersed in a solvent such as hexane, a compound capable of dissolving aromatic molecules. Over several hours, the solvent penetrates each cell, drawing out the fragrance compound, pigments, and natural waxes,
to create a thick, waxy substance known as concrete. This material holds the complete soul of the flower's scent,
though still mixed with impurities and residual solvent. Next, the concrete is washed and stirred with pure ethanol.
Ethanol. The alcohol selectively dissolves the aromatic oils, leaving behind the heavier waxes and unwanted residues. Once filtered and concentrated, the result is absolute, the purest and most precious form of fragrance extract. To produce just 1 kilogram of this substance requires millions of blossoms, a reason why perfume makers often call it the
liquid gold of the fragrance world, a treasure refined through both science and art. Inside the factory,
the raw essential oils distilled earlier enter the maturation stage, allowing their natural stabilization to take place.
Within sealed chambers, kept in darkness and at a constant temperature between 59 and 68 degrees Fahrenheit, the aromatic compounds slowly rebalance themselves. A quiet process of transformation that brings harmony,
depth, and longevity to the scent. This stage can last anywhere from several weeks to several months, depending on the botanical source.
Perfectly balanced form, ready to become the heart of a perfume.
Across the world, precious essential oils and floral absolutes arrive at the Perfume Atelier, the sacred workspace of the Golden Noses,
the master perfumers, whose sense of smell is their most refined instrument. Inside these quiet, immaculate rooms, shelves are lined with hundreds of glass bottles containing scents from every corner of the earth. Lavender from Provence,
rose from Bulgaria, jasmine from India, sandalwood from Australia. Each one is a note waiting to be played. Here, the perfumer begins to compose a new fragrance. It is a process that combines art, chemistry, and memory.
Every perfume is built on a 3-layered structure, known as the olfactory pyramid. Top notes form the opening,
bright, fleeting aromas that capture attention in the first moments, like citrus, mint, or aldehydes. Heart notes emerge next, defining the character and emotional core of the fragrance, often floral or spicy tones that express warmth, passion, or serenity. Finally, base notes, rich and lasting, anchor the composition with depth and persistence. Even a single drop out of balance can alter the entire harmony, turning brilliance into chaos. For this reason, a perfumer trains for 5 to 10 years before mastering the craft of independent creation, learning to recognize thousands of scent molecules,
and to remember each one by memory alone. In the end, blending is not merely mixing aromas.
It is an act of storytelling, a dance between science and soul, where every bottle captures an invisible...
After blending is complete, the perfume enters the maceration stage.
Inside vast stainless steel tanks, the liquid rests quietly, allowing each layer of scent to harmonize. Much like fine wine that needs time to mature, low temperatures refine the fragrance, while filtration removes impurities, leaving a crystal-clear essence, the result of time, craftsmanship, and human touch.
Inside the blazing furnace, a mixture of quartz sand, soda ash, and limestone is melted at temperatures exceeding 2,700 degrees Fahrenheit. At this extraordinary heat, the minerals liquefy and fuse together, forming a glowing river of molten glass,
and ensures a perfectly uniform consistency before the material flows toward the forming line.
Here, gobs of molten glass, each weighing just a few ounces, are precisely cut from the stream
and dropped into preheated metal molds. The moment they settle, automated machines inject compressed air at high pressure,
shaping the interior cavity. Gradually, each bottle takes form, from sleek, square silhouettes to elegant curves, reflecting the identity of its future fragrance. Still radiating with an orange-red glow, the new leaves that pass through long, temperature-controlled tunnels. The gradual decrease in heat prevents thermal shock
and strengthens the glass from within. Once cooled to room temperature, the bottles become crystal clear and solid. Each one is inspected by optical cameras that detect even the tiniest imperfections. A bubble, a ripple,
or a deviation in form. Those that pass are polished, rinsed, and lightly reheated,
giving the surface a flawless, mirror-like brilliance. Finally, thousands of transparent vessels move in perfect rhythm along the conveyor belt,
ready to hold the essence of perfume itself. Born from fire and precision, every bottle stands as a union of technology,
artistry, and the timeless beauty of craftsmanship. Inside the bottling hall, rows of crystal-clear glass bottles glide rhythmically along the automated line. Precision filling nozzles, guided by pressure sensors, dispense each dose with absolute accuracy,
every bottle receiving the exact number of milliliters it was designed for. The liquid gold inside, a delicate blend of essential oils, alcohol, and fragrance, glimmers under the light.
Its hue shifting from amber to violet, depending on the composition. Moments later, mechanical arms twist the caps shut, with calibrated torque, sealing the scent to preserve its purity. Labels are then applied with meticulous care, often by hand, ensuring perfect alignment and texture. In luxury houses, this stage remains a craft, where human precision still surpasses machines. Once approved, each bottle is placed into a handmade box, folded and lined with soft velvet,
then sealed with the brand's emblem. Every finished piece is a harmony of nature, technology, and artistry.
A timeless symbol of emotion and style. Today, perfume is more than fragrance. It is self-expression. From modern offices in New York to elegant soirees in Paris, from artists to entrepreneurs, people wear scents
as silent signatures of identity. Whether woody, floral, or musky, each aroma carries an invisible thread, binding humans to memory, to time, and to the essence of who they are.
Perfume is not merely a scent. It is a symbol of emotion and a reflection of the soul. Modern technology intertwines with timeless craftsmanship, transforming raw, natural ingredients into precious essences that embody beauty, seduction, and elegance beyond the reach of time. Behind every bottle lies a story of earth and wind, of farmers who nurture each blossom, and artisans who dedicate their lives to perfecting every note of fragrance. And when you spray that scent upon yourself, you are not just wearing perfume, you are carrying a journey. One that begins in the soil, drifts with the breeze, and finds its way into the hearts of those who live for the art of scent.
If you found this journey inspiring, give this video a like, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to